People Eye, my little beams of love and light. So, I have changed my name to Queen Bee of the Unseen. I was meandering in my mind, as I often do, thinking if I were to be the ruler of a queendom, what kind of queendom would it be? And it feels as though I'm the kind of person that I'm always being assumed of as less than I am, okay? As if I am not seen, I am not heard, okay? For who I truly am. People project a lot of expectations on me, most of them being very low. It is a fact. People have come up to me telling me this themselves, okay? So the name came about like this. I was like, okay, Queen Bee of the Unseen. I didn't really think much of it, like I'm not being seen. But tonight, because I keep seeing the word everywhere now, in other readings, one of my favorite High Priestess, Danielle Noel, who did the illustrations for the Starseed Oracle and the Work Your Light Oracles for Rebecca Campbell, okay, another High Priestess. These are some of the illustrations. I just posted one of the artwork that I found in the last 7 days. So now that I've attached the word to me, I keep seeing it. So to me, it seems a little bit serendipitous, you know, that suddenly that name came to me, that spirit brought that name to me. I just saw something flashing in the corner of my eye. Presence. So today, I asked ChatGPT to tell me what he thought of the unseen. And I will give you, there's one thing that I picked up from it. It was right at the end of their little paragraph, okay? But about the unseen, in many traditions, connecting with the unseen is seen as a way to access higher wisdom or understanding of the divine. How beautiful is that? Because when I was young, I didn't know the story of King Solomon, okay? When I was young, I thought to myself, do you know what? If I were to be given 3 wishes by a god fairy, a genie, whatever, what would they be? And I did come across with the answer that King Solomon gave by myself, not knowing. Because I figured that if you have wisdom, I didn't just say wisdom, I said universal wisdom, okay? Which is a little bit like common sense, okay? But if you have universal wisdom, you can just about get on with anything, right? Understand pretty much everything. Maybe not in details, but you know, you can get by. Okay. And obviously, the divine, like spirit, is what I love to dwell into. So this is the name that spirit gave me, okay? But like now, since the unseen is so present, I believe that there is a message for us from the unseen through this medium, your humble servant. So, first of all, from the Starseed Oracle, we have the Star Keeper. If you connect with the termination of Starseed, okay, this is a good oracle to get for yourself. There are activation cards in this deck, okay? Cosmic Ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. So yes, we study spirit, but we need to stay grounded because we are messengers, okay? We are bridges. Like I said, if you relate with the Persephone sisterhood, this is exactly what she does, okay? Like as in the High Priestess. You are a messenger, okay? So you need to keep grounded. Then from the Work Your Light Oracle is weight of the world. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Okay. We don't need a God complex here. You can't save the world, okay? It is not your responsibility to save the world. What you can do, you can be part of it. You are all a team, okay, trying to save the world, but it's not your sole responsibility. We're not the Messiah here, okay? We're part of a team. We are like one piece, but all pieces are needed for the connection, okay? So let's see the message here with the Harmony Tarot, which I've got a knockoff copy of because I don't know where to find it. And also I've got small hands. And my whole body is being inflamed at the moment. My feet hurt. I feel heavy on the ground. Apparently that's a sign of ascension. I'm not sure about that. I think it might be just me turning a year older tomorrow. Okay, please, message from the unseen for this collective. This collective being, you are star keepers, okay? You do have a mission. Like I said, you relate with the termination of star seed. Like all your life you felt different. All your life you've been told you are a little bit weird and strange, okay? The Fool. It's a new journey, okay? It's a new start. Or maybe it is the start that you've been looking for. Okay, it's like a reset. All right, we're about to be reset. I like this. With the Ace of Cups. Love and light, dear. But it's a number 1, okay? So that's 0, 1. Page of Wands. It is in its infancy, okay? Oh, I forgot to say that the card at the bottom of this deck was an Ace of Wands, okay? So here it is. Here you are holding the wand. The magic wand, okay? You're ready. You're set on your mission should you accept it. And as Star says, there is a mission and you have accepted it. 10 of Cups. Happily ever after. Yes, because that's what we want for everyone. Happiness for everyone. Unbridled happiness. As a very nice man ever wished upon me. Judgment Day. Judgment. The shadows have come out of the cupboards, haven't they? They are plain to see now. We cannot deny them anymore. The shadows have come out. It is Judgment Day. These are days of judgment, whereby the darkness has come out into the light, okay? Is seen, the Emperor, sitting in your power, okay? I'm Aries, so that's an Aries card. And actually the Fool is also an Aries card. So in the cosmic transits at the moment, Aries is very powerful. So you may want to work with the energy of Mars, Aries, fire, as the wand suggests. But, pair down with a little bit of emotions here, cooling, a bit of nurturing, a bit of caring. Yes, here comes the Ace of Pentacles, the shield, the protection, but it's also the gift from the universe. You are under the universe protection, okay? Yes, you've been sent on a mission, but you are under Spirit's protection. Never forget that. Remember, this is a message from the unseen, from the divine, from universal wisdom. And here comes a Page of Cups, okay? Holding the cups with fire and passion, but also love and compassion, okay? 10 of Swords. We want to put an end to this cycle of torture. Okay, this cannot go on anymore. We've reached the end. King of Wands. And it is now time to rule. Again with the fire here. So fire signs, you probably are leading, you are at the forefront here. You're leading that battle, okay? King of Wands. New projects. There's going to be a part 2. 9:44 it was, okay? See you in a minute for part 2.